as your mother at my grown-ass age and your dad at his grown-ass age.
Nell is stepping into full mom mode as she checks on her son Lance and makes sure he's holding up with all the responsibilities of fatherhood. Lance admitted that even though he has 3 kids, this time feels different because it's all on him.
So, how are you doing?
It's been an adjustment period, right? Although I have 3 kids, I'm not used to being, it's like everything is on me.
My mom has been a big help, and of course my dad has too. Early on, when the baby was born, I was staying with them, so I decided to go back home. And things have been good, but of course, mom being mom, she's a little concerned about my well-being.
When she's up at 2 in the morning, she wakes up, I'm making the bottles. If her stomach's upset, if I gotta go to the ER, whatever the case, that's all on me. And still knowing that I own a construction company, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., Lance, you better be up and on your feet because your employee's calling you. So, and I think I'm doing good, but mentally and physically, emotionally, I'm drained. I'm tired. But as a father, as a parent, you know, you have to make those sacrifices, and that's what I tell myself each and every night.
Okay, so would it help, like, if we go back to maybe I get her 2 days on, they give you 2 days off?
I think it'll help me, but I don't know if it'll help her, Mom. I think she has gotten so used to being up under me to where it's gonna be an adjustment period for her, and I don't think I don't wanna do that to her.
How do you think it would work if I just stay here maybe 2 nights out the week? That way she's still in the house here.
I would definitely love the help, but I feel like you need to probably mention this to Dad first. You know, just so that he is included in it.
If I cannot, as your mother at my grown-ass age and your dad at his grown-ass age, be separated for 2 days but been married for 30 years, that's a problem to begin with. We've overcome bigger than this. Infidelity, finances. This here is small. 2 days, it's not the end of the world. He'd be fine.
I feel like my mom doesn't feel like she needs to have that conversation with my dad simply because I've heard her say with my own ears, I've been married to this man for 30 some odd years, he better get with the program. And I believe the program in her eyes is her.
Well, Destiny reached out to me. She called, and it was like, you could have told me. And I'm like, what? Your grandbaby, your new grandbaby?
I mean, but that's a bit, like, excessive. Like,
I mean, this is how the conversation went. And I was like, well, Destiny, I don't feel like I owe you and I didn't have to tell you. Hell, y'all was flirting with my godson, Twan, but you're supposed to be dating Lance, so I was confused. I didn't know, hell, if y'all was together, not together, I didn't know.
What has Lance told you about Destiny?
He just said, you know, that, you know, she's a nice lady. We don't talk about his relationship. He's like, no, she's a nice lady. I like hanging out with her.
He calls her lady?
She's fun. She has a lot of energy. She likes to do fun things. That's what I know. Do you feel like you owe her an explanation?
Explanation, no. Do I feel like I owe her a conversation? Yes. I think maybe just a sit down. Give her the opportunity to ask me some things. I guess if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably have a few questions. I don't think I'd be upset, but I think...
You wouldn't be upset?
No, I wouldn't be upset because, again, Destiny made it very clear that she was not looking for anything serious and everything was casual.
What is it about Lance that made you want to pursue dating?
Lance and I have had this crazy type of chemistry for years.
But do you see yourself being in a relationship with Lance?
Right now, I'm dating, and I'm happy with dating.
And the fact that let's just call it for what it is. Destiny kind of played in my face a little bit. So I wouldn't be upset because it's like, I know what it is. We're 2 individuals. She thinks I'm attractive. I think she's very attractive, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, what is that, really? We spent some time together. We went on a couple dates, right? Casually dating.
From late nights preparing bottles, dealing with emergencies, and still running his construction company by sunrise, he confessed that the weight has left him drained mentally, physically, and emotionally. But he also stressed that as a father, sacrifice is part of the job. Nell, never one to just sit back, offered to step in and help. She suggested splitting her time with him and even spending a couple nights a week at his house so she can take some of the load off. Lance hesitated because his daughter is already so attached to him, but Nell reminded him that she and her husband have survived bigger issues in their 30-year marriage, and this would be nothing compared to what they've overcome. Then the conversation shifted to Destiny. Nell revealed Destiny had called her upset about not being told directly about the new baby. Lance stood firm, saying he doesn't owe Destiny an explanation, only maybe a conversation out of respect. He explained that Destiny had made it clear she wasn't looking for anything serious, so he's not about to let her rewrite the story now. For him, what they had was casual dating and nothing more. Nell listened, but also made it clear she was paying attention. She's checking on her son, guiding him, and making sure he stays focused on his responsibilities, while not allowing Destiny's name to complicate the bigger picture.